video, we're going to be talking about 6 reasons why you could have gained weight overnight and why it might not be as scary as you think. We have all been there. You wake up in the morning, step on the scale, and are horrified at the number you see. Sometimes it's what you expected. You might know that you didn't make the best food choices the day before. And other times it comes totally out of the blue. Relax. I am here to tell you that you didn't gain 5 pounds of fat overnight. So in today's video, I'm going to explain to you why you didn't gain 5 pounds of fat overnight and 6 possible explanations for why the scale might have jumped up. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kate. I'm a health coach and I post videos on a high-fat, nutrient-dense way of eating. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, feel free to share, and make sure to subscribe. And make sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook where I share new posts every single day. Today's video is sponsored by 𝘾𝙆𝙍𝙬𝙊. 𝙊𝙍 is a health and wellness tracker designed specifically for women. Click the link in the description box down below to check it out. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about 6 possible reasons why you might have gained weight overnight. And I am specifically saying weight and not fat because it is highly unlikely that you gained any significant of fat in just one day. Let me explain. 1 pound of fat contains approximately 3,500 calories. That would mean in order for you to gain 1 pound of fat, you would have to eat 3,500 calories beyond your energy needs. And 5 pounds of fat would have to be 17,500 calories beyond your energy needs. Basically, you would have to eat close to 20,000 calories in a day in order to gain 5 pounds of fat. And while that is certainly possible, I'm willing to bet that you didn't eat that much yesterday. So what caused the increase on the scale? Here are 6 possible reasons why the scale might have jumped up. Number 1, you ate late. The first one is kind of obvious when you think about it. If you had a late dinner or maybe a late night snack, your body might not be done processing that food. And because it is still in your system, it's adding to your weight. Especially if you ate later than your usual dinner time, this can result in your weight being higher in the morning. Every function in your body operates on a clock, essentially. Our bodies do best with routine and will excrete hormones to digest food around the times we usually eat. If we eat at a different time, this can result in poor or slow digestion. This is not the end of the world by any means. It just might mean you might see an increase on the scale the next day. Number 2, you did a hard workout. Now, this cause of an overnight weight gain might not be so obvious. If you completed a hard workout, your weight might not only be higher the following day, but for several days following. This is because when our muscles break down after a workout, they become inflamed. And not in a bad way. This is just the process of rebuilding the muscles and then becoming stronger. But this inflammation does cause the muscle cells to retain more water, causing the scale to go up due to water weight. And I get this question a lot. People will tell me that they've been working out consistently and that the scale has either stayed the same or jumped up. And first, let me say that exercise is not a good way to lose weight. Our body composition is mainly determined by our diet and the foods we eat. The whole exercise to burn more calories and lose weight sounds good in theory, but what usually ends up happening is this increase in exercise also increases our appetite. So we eat more to compensate. And we might not even do this consciously. So exercising to lose weight, not a good strategy. Exercising to feel good and for our overall health, a much better option. And this is why I advocate for resistance training in order to build muscle and for low intensity cardio, such as walking. But anyways, a hard workout might be the reason why the scale jumped up overnight. Number 3, you're at the end of your menstrual cycle. This one applies only to women, so if you're a man watching this, bear with me. The rest of the reasons are going to apply to you. As women, our bodies change depending on where we are in our menstrual cycle. And right at the end of the second half, in the 5 days leading up to our period, our bodies retain more water. And I know this can be so frustrating. You can literally be eating all the same foods, sticking to your diet, being consistent, not eating junk food, and the scale can jump up 5 pounds. And I find that just knowing that it is unavoidable and that it's not fat makes it a lot easier to accept. But in order to know where you are in your menstrual cycle, and in order to know that this is the cause, you need to be tracking it. And that is where today's sponsor, 𝘾𝙆𝙍𝙍, comes in. The IV Health and Wellness Tracker is made by women for women. I am wearing it right now, and I think that this health and wellness tracker is fantastic because most health trackers on the market are based on algorithms that were only tested on men. And women are very different to men. Our bodies and the way they respond to activities, food, and stressors changes based on where we are in our cycle. The IV tracks sleep, activity, breathing, and self-care, and correlates this data to your menstrual cycle, helping you to better optimize your day and your health. Every day it will give you a readiness score, and then you will also have a wellness score you can check in with as you go through the day. The wellness score takes into account how many steps you've taken, how active you've been, how hydrated you are, if you've meditated, and your sleep. You can customize your goals for all of these, and as you progress towards these goals, your score will increase. I've been wearing my IV for several months now, and I absolutely love it. Not only is the health and wellness tracking very, very helpful, but it's also a lot more aesthetically pleasing than most health and wellness trackers, which tend to look pretty sporty. The IV is considered to be smart jewelry, and I absolutely love this concept. If you want to check out the IV, you can click the link in the description box down below, and make sure to use code KATE20 in order to save 20% off your order. It's a one-time purchase. You will always have access to your data without a subscription plan. And when you buy the IV, you also get a 6-month premium membership with additional features for free. So again, the link is in the description box down below, and thank you to 𝘾𝙆𝙍𝙍 for sponsoring this video. Number 5, increased carbs. If you generally eat a low-carb diet, which I know that a lot of my viewers do, this will mean you usually have less carbs stored in your body. When our bodies store carbs for energy later, this is known as glycogen. And glycogen is stored along with water. So if you ate more carbohydrates than you usually do, this can result in more stored glycogen and more water retained, leading to an increase on the scale. And once again, this isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's a normal function of the body, and it just means that the weight gain that you saw overnight is really just water. And this is the reason why a lot of people see a big drop in the scale when they initially go low carb. Their body is storing less glycogen and therefore less water, so that initial weight loss that we tend to see is really just water weight. Number 6, you have a food intolerance. And the final reason why you might have gained weight overnight is because you have a food intolerance. If you are sensitive to dairy or gluten or even artificial sweeteners and you consume them when you usually don't, this can lead to bloating and water retention. And once again, more water in the body equals an increase in weight. And those are 6 reasons why you might have gained weight overnight. If you are currently in this situation, or maybe you've been in it in the past, I hope you found this video comforting. I really also just want to stress before I wrap up that weighing yourself every day, it can hurt you more than it's helping you. Fluctuations in weight are natural, but can be alarming if you're weighing yourself religiously. Weighing yourself once a week or even every other week is a better way to track your progress. What matters is that the scale is trending in the way you want it to, and not the day-to-day changes. Let me know in the comment section down below if any of these causes we spoke about today were a surprise to you. I love chatting with you guys in the comment section, and I try to answer as many comments as I can within the first hour or two after I upload. So even if you just want to say hi, I really appreciate all the comments. And before you go, remember to check out 𝘾𝙆𝙍𝙍 IV Health and Wellness Tracker. Again, the link will be in the description box down below. Now, if you did enjoy this video, you might also enjoy my video on 9 warning signs of prediabetes. You can check that out here. If you want to catch up on my most recent upload, you can find it here. And if you want to check out my keto diet and carnivore diet coaching programs, you can find them here. Thanks guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.